Now nighttime baseball from Northern California's Bay Area and AT&T Park. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Will Myers, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Number 38, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Jackson comes on now, and he has it 1 down. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here's Will Myers, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Spangenberg is off at first with 2 away. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
This one's down to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Jackson, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 giant error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 41 is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Jackson is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting third, catcher, Buster Posey.
At the plate, Buster Posey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is under it, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning now from San Francisco. The Padres on top, 2-0. Standing in, Austin Hedges. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 41.
Into the box, number 41. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Coming on is McCutchen. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Brandon Belt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. The 3-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Zero.
3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Full count, here it comes. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this one at 271 with 19 homers and 86 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch, and he lays off for ball one. One ball and two strikes to count. Belt stands at second with no outs. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Corners move in now to try to cut off the runner at home, but they'll stay in double play depth up the middle. Lifted down the line in left. Myers is under it, makes the play, 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's set, and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants nothing. Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball 3. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Set. Here's the 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Will Myers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. In there, 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit sharply toward the right side. McCutchen is there, 2 down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in, number 38. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-1. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at Hosmer. The throw. It's in time.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Headley. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Digging in now, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hedges, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To short. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, a fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Tomlinson gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 41.
Digging in now for San Diego, number 41, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and the runner back. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Margot, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the move again from first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he's off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Standing in, Austin Jackson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And that's out number one.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Headley has a play, and that's the third out. Giants down in order. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Corey Spangenberg.
Now here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Hosmer has a .280 batting average. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Ball two. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Will Myers is on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Will Myers. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jackson looks up into the bleachers and gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. Home run number 57 thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Derek Holland gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Six runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Renfroe is retired, 2 down now. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Here's Chase Headley, previously against Derek Holland. He's batting at a .385 clip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Middle of the night here at China Basin. It's the Padres 6 and the Giants nothing. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Headley over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Myers. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. McCutchen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Gregor Blanco.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and that retires the side. Giants leave a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Reyes Maranta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The slider's in for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 41,
Digging in once again, number 41. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes, 1-0. Missed with a slider.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Belt might try to make a play on it. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Manuel Margot, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Padres down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Line drive to left. Myers has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Jackson. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Buster Posey now. Very weakly on the ground. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in San Francisco, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Hey. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
For the Padres, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Crawford is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Will Myers.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Shot toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Jackson giving chase. And the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 6-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nope. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Weak roller right side. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres lead it 6-0. Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Chase Headley, 2-for-3 with a double on his line so far.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hedges. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High pop up. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. Number 13 for him on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Yorkie's Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Colton Brewer enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 54, Colton Brewer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tomlinson is off at first with 2 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Brewer, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready on 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's the Padres 6 and the Giants 1. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Tony Watson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Number 85 will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. A ball and a strike. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Popped him up. Longoria shading to his right, and that retires the side. Padres leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Phil Maton is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Phil Maton.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Leading on for the Giants here in the bottom of the 9th. Catcher, Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, there's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. 0-1, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Headley's got it. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Andrew McCutchen.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Last strike here for the Giants. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Grounded to the right. Oh, look at Spangenberg. He gathers the throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. San Diego hosts road win number 40 on the year. Number 41 earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 6 runs